Yeah, welcome guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name remains Nelcon the KDP guy. So in this video or tutorial or course, no matter what you want to call it, I'll be taking my time to take you on Amazon KDP. I know most of you have heard about Amazon KDP before now. Most of you like I would love to start, but you don't know where to start from. You don't know how to start. You don't know who to talk to. In short, you don't know who is real because there are many people selling online courses about Amazon KDP. Some people have fallen victim of scam. Some people have paid for courses whereby they are not getting the value they envision. That's the word. So in this short, one less than 1 or 2 hours videos, I'll be taking you on the journey of Amazon KDP, the free course. So without further ado, let's dive in. So for the course outline, I'll be taking you what is Amazon KDP, what will be area Amazon KDP, waiting be this Amazon KDP for kind of loud. Who is it for? I'll be taking you on setting up your browser if you want to start now. What you need to do on your browser, both on mobile, both on laptop, both on what's it called? Yeah, desktop computer, no matter the one you are using. Even though you are using your smartphone, it's going to work. How to create your first KDP account? I'll be doing that. I'll be explaining the dashboard, the KDP dashboard, because explaining the dashboard will make you because I'll be using some terminology, some terms, some words, some like words like Kindle, keywords, description, pen names, author names, which my hardcover, paperback, which you might find difficult to understand if you're just starting or watching anything relating to KDP now. So I'll be going through the dashboard because in the course of this course, I'll mention those keywords, those terminologies, those who are paperback, hardcover, and co. You might not understand, but showing you the dashboard now will propel you to know what I'm kind of talking about. Next is I'll be taking you the must do. As you can see, I capitalize it, the must do before you start writing or publishing your book. All you need to consider before writing, those are tips on all you need to do before you pick up your pen or your jotter, your laptop, your desktop, your smartphone, jotting down what you need to write about. Type of books slash niche to write on. I'll be taking some lecturing you on the books you can start writing on immediately and book slash niche because I understand if I should use the word niche only, we might not understand it that much. Even I'm trying to I try as much as possible to make sure I am not just the one writing or presenting this course. I try as much as possible to bring myself back to when I want to start learning Amazon KDP. So there are some stuff that if I should hear niche, I might not understand. That's why I decided to use book slash niche. Do you get? So next is book slash niche research in KDP. I'll be taking you out to what makes a good book slash niche if you are to write books on Amazon KDP. Tools to you need to start writing with. And mind you, it's free. Amazon KDP is free. Anything you are doing is free on KDP. Compared to, yeah, I know there are some different online courses, online making money courses that talking about drop shipping, talking about affiliate marketing, talking about YouTube automation, YouTube channel. I can tell you for free that all these online courses that I know, online skills that I know for now, Amazon KTP is one of the cheapest. So if you are the one that you don't have money to start investing to make money, I can tell you categorically, welcome to Amazon KTP because it's one of the cheapest. Because anything you are doing online it are free. You do everything for free, and Amazon pays you at the end of the day. The only thing that I can feel you can want to make money and that you want to spend money, maybe you want to pay for mentorship to someone, you want to pay for course to someone to learn how this thing works perfectly. That's when I know you are doing an investment. But after the investment of paying someone to learn from, all you are doing is free. Getting the book cover, the book design, the book content, everything is there for you to pick and start working on. And how to get started and make the process as easy as possible. I don't know why I have question mark here, but that's not the deal. So to start with, what is Amazon KDP? The word KDP itself is, everybody knows Amazon. Amazon is one of the largest, biggest e-commerce. I'll use the word e-commerce website in the world that has billions of people shopping on it monthly. That has millions of people going to the website every blessed day. And the number one biggest platform is in the United States, which is Amazon.com. They have everything. They do everything. Name it. Books, sell it, doing e-commerce stuff, doing that. They have affiliate marketing. They have the what's it called? The t-shirt. Just name it. They have everything there. So part of a section on Amazon is the KDP part, which means Kindle Direct Publishing. Kindle Direct Publishing is a platform that enable authors to self-publish ebooks, paperback, hardcover books for free. Like I said, everything there is for free. So mind you, might be thinking, I know sabi write book now. I know be author. Don't worry. By the end of this video, it will be much more understandable that anybody can write books. All you just need is the knowledge on how to start or where to start, which I'll be breaking down in this presentation. So who is it for? Who is Amazon KDP for? They are for authors. People, you know, you have been writing, you are an author, as a precisely author, you are trained to be an author, and you're looking for a platform to sell more of your book all over the world, for your book to be seen all over the world. Come on, you can consider doing Amazon KDP. Those books you have written for years that you're not having sales, that you're waiting for a day to launch so that people will come and buy your book. Publish both the Kindle and the paperback on Amazon KDP platform. Come on, people around the world will see your book. So far, you're using the right keyword, the right title and subtitle. They will see if they like your book, they will buy. Mind you, right, you can be in your village in somewhere in Ekiti State, somewhere in Anambra, somewhere in Kaduna, publishing your book. People in America, Canada, Europe, India will see your book and buy. That means your book has even go much more far than you yourself. Do you get? So it's as simple as self-publisher. Who are self-publishers? Self-publisher are you watching this video, you're not an author today. Someone like me, I'm a self-publisher in the sense that I'm not an author fully, but I don't have a brand to be called author. But I have interest in writing book. I have interest in making money online. Then I write my books. I publish on their website, Amazon. Amazon will sell my book. You that you love writing and doing research. For instance, let me take you back to when I started Amazon KDP. When I started Amazon KDP, I feel I have passion to know more about culture and tradition. So I make more research on culture and tradition, starting from Nigerian culture and tradition. Do you get? So on making those research, I can tell you for free that even me that I'm here somewhere in Lagos State making research on culture and tradition, there are some people out there that would love to know much about my culture, even though they are not Nigerians, or they are Nigerian living overseas that have never been to come or been to their country before. There are some people there. So why me? Why not all this research I'm making? Put it together as a book, publish on the Amazon KDP website. People, I'll be able to, how will I put the word? Give people privilege outside Nigeria to read those things they are searching for, going to Google to search for, not knowing the right article to read, the right blog post to read. Put everything together in a book, give it to them, and they buy. Put a price to it and they buy. Do you get? So if you love writing, you love research, you're doing research on anything, I repeat, anything so far, you can put that research you have interest in to write it as a book, do the paraphrasing, do the plagiarism check, publish it on Amazon KDP, and see the magic. And you that are looking for money, I know almost like 99.9% of people watching this video are people that are looking to make money. You can be into 9 to 5 job. You can be someone just a graduate, a student, a mom, sit at home mom, a dad that doesn't have a job. No matter who you are, you are looking to make money online because yes, we know AI has come to stay. Job security is not secure anymore. This and that. You are looking to make extra money, no matter what. Why you want money to make money online? This video is for you because you are about to learn something that will change your life for good. So next is setting up your browser. Setting up your browser. For you to start Amazon KDP, there are some plug. I use the word extension. Not I use, that's what it's called. Extension. There are some extension you need to put in place on your browser for you to start publishing books or learning anything Amazon KDP. And I've successfully written these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Written these 7 extensions down for you guys to write. You can take your time to write it, copy and paste it. And copy and paste it. I'll be doing the process for you now. I'll do the first 2 process for you. Why? I show you a video that will make, because I want this video to be as short as possible, not too long, because I understand that if videos are too long, people tend to not enjoy it. They get distracted easily, they get bored easily, though depending on the author, though depending on the course creator, or depending on the someone doing the presentation. So guys, if you find my video useful, helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with families and friends that I know will need this perfect information. So let us dive in on setting up your browser. So for me, like I said, these are the 7 extension. And what are extension? Extension are like our plugins. I use the word plugins now. So for that you can use to navigate. You might not understand what I'm trying to say now. When we get there, you understand much more better. So before I proceed, so no matter the browser you're using, either on your phone, either Kiwi browser, either Google Chrome browser, come to the right hand side, you see these 3 dots. Click on it. Guys, like I said, no matter what you are using, either a smartphone or a laptop or a desktop, every step of these are the same thing. So when you come to these 3 dots, you come to extensions. Look at this extension, then click on um, visit Chrome Web Store. So once you click on it, a new tab will open like this. Both, like I said, guys, both on smartphone, both on what's it called, laptop or desktop, whatever which one you're using. So once you have done that, successfully done that, so come back to this list I've provided for you. After writing it down, you can just write it down on your phone, then copy it one after the other. Once you copy, then come to this web store. Then this search extension and themes, paste it there, click enter on your phone. So this first one, as you can see, mine is installed. I will install this uninstall this first one, remove from Chrome, so that I will do the process for you to understand it much more better. So like I said, let me paste it again so that you see what I'm talking about. So once it's been pasted, this first one, click on it, then click on add to Chrome. No matter the browser you're using, no matter the phone you are using, is the same process. So once you click on add to Chrome, you see this something will pop up, then click add extension. So once you click on add extension, automatically it will be added to the browser you are using. So you do the same thing for all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You do the same thing. Once everything is done, then another thing you need to do is come back to these 3 dots. Once you get to the 3 dots, come back to the extension like I mentioned, then click manage extension. All those stuff you have installed, you see them here. As you can see, I have everything here. You see them here. So one after the other, click on details. So once you click on details, you scroll down, then once you scroll down, you see this allow in incognito. Click, turn it on. So once you turn it on, you are done. Do all these things I just explained to the 7 stuff I have provided, all these 7 stuff. Do it they have provided for you. Then after that, you switch to the next thing. So to make it easier for you, I have a video here, pre-recorded videos on my YouTube channel. Like I said, if you are new to my YouTube channel, feel free to follow, subscribe to my channel, not follow now. Subscribe, like my videos, and give it a thumbs up. And if you have any question, feel free to send in the comment section, ask your question. So on my YouTube channel, once you come to Nelcon KDP on YouTube, you can scroll down. I have provided, let me click on video. I have provided or recorded a video on this particular installation of a extension on your browser. So this is the video here. How to is it this? No, not this. Sorry about that. Let's scroll down. So this is it. How to set and get started. Get out to set and get your browser ready for Amazon KDP. So this 11 minutes 3 seconds video, click on it to explain in details. I explain on how to install all those 7 extensions on your browser. So let's continue. After this, what you need to do next is after this, what we are doing next is creating your KDP account. So for you to create KDP account, there are 3 ways. As a Nigerian, we are not allowed to use our Nigerian number to create. Initially, it was allowed, but as time goes on, it was stopped. So you need to have a US number to create a KDP account. And for you to do that, you need to get a US number. How to get a US number, I have a video provided as well for you to do that. Another step is using without number at all. But that one is always, you're supposed to add it. It's a 50-50 thing. If you want to try it, it might work, it might not work. It might work and it might not work. And for that, like I said, this is a video for it. How to create a KDP, how to create and verify Amazon KDP account. This video, a 23 and 40 seconds video here, is the one using the US number. It has how many views? Over 332 views for now. I'm recording this video. And the second one that says without KD, without a US number is here. Like I said, it's a 50. I explained this video details of how it's been done. You need to download an application, Amazon shopping application or something, download it and use it. Watch this video if you have if you want without US number, but like I said, it's a 50-50. And this video explaining details how to create a proper Amazon KDP account for first timer like you watching this video. And the last process that I feel you can consider is, if you don't have the time, you can buy from someone. And where are you buying from? You can buy from me. I have a KDP account. They are new KDP account, guys. Very new KDP accounts, not the old account. I have to clarify this now. So I create KDP accounts for people that don't have the time to create both the US with it or without US. Send me a DM. This is the price attached to it. You can send me a DM and I'll be doing all the setup for you. Yours is just to write the book and start publishing. Guys, write the book and start publishing. All the necessary information needed, I'll ask you. All you need to do is connect your foreign bank account, either pounds, dollar, or euro bank account, no matter what you want to connect. I'll be doing everything for you. Remove the 30% tax, everything will be done. All, like I said, all you just need to do is just sit back, write your books, and publish on Amazon KDP. The stress of going through of creating an account has been undo or take care of by me. So feel free to send me a DM. That will be done for you. Next is the KDP dashboard. Like I said, the KDP dashboard and the terms we'll be using. I need to go to one of my KDP accounts, which is here. So this is after you have created a KDP account. This is what it will look like. Let me zoom it. This is what it will look like for the first timer after everything has been done. You once you come to kdp.amazon.com, this is what it will look like. So to publish your first time book, click on this create. Once you click on this create, it will pop up 4 options, not 3, but we'll focus on this. For the sake of this video, we'll focus on this 1, 2, 3, which is Kindle ebook, paperback, and hardcover. For this series page, is something I'll explain pretty much later. But for the sake of this video, we'll focus on these 3. Let me be sure if my recording is still on. So hopefully it's still on. Yeah. So for Kindle, I know as a student you should know what an ebook is. Reading in a PDF format. You have a PDF document on your phone. Reading stuff is basically what I can call a Kindle. Paperback is this normal book we have ourselves. You get a book, a textbook or something. That's what a paperback is. That's what Amazon KDP. And the hardcover, for people that knows a Quran or a Bible, you know how hard the back of a Quran or Bible is. That's what is same as a book, but that particular hard part of back of your book, that's why they call it hard cover. Do you get? It's as simple as that. So the metadata, the information you'll be filling, either a Kindle paperback or hardcover, they are the same. But the printing or the reading format is different. While the Kindle version is something they can just read on their phone. In America, they have a Kindle device. It look like a tablet, yeah, which the Amazon has provided for them. They can read on their phone, or they purchase or buy the paperback. That's having the book to read physically. Mind you, you are writing stuff for somewhere in Nigeria, somewhere in Africa. Your book can be printed around the world, most especially in the United States, Canada, and UK. They'll print the book. Amazon will print it and ship it to whoever wants to buy the book. Same is applicable to the hardcover. Do you get? So it's as simple as that. So let's click on Kindle, for instance, the Kindle ebook. So once you click on the Kindle ebook, like I said, I need to explain this dashboard so that you understand. The first thing that you see here is the book title. You need to have a catchy, I'm looking for the word to use now, a catchy, yeah, title that will make your book stand out, what your book is talking about, what your book is all about, the kind of book you're writing. Your title should be there. Your subtitle, as you can see, they wrote optional. But for me, as someone that's been to Amazon KDP for some time now, I would advise you should have subtitle in your book, because your subtitle give your books that privilege to be seen. Your subtitle give your book explanation on what the book is all about, so that people will understand this is what I'm buying. Do you get? So that those as the next thing is series. Series is like a chain. Let's assume you are writing a particular book in the main layman English. You have a particular book that has book one, book two, book three, book four, book five. Do you get? So series make it easier for after the book one, add it to that series. You can name the series a name. So once you have written the first book, you have it in this series. The second book, just add it in this instead of people searching for the book two or book three. Once you have it in the series, they will be able to have access to it. They can buy the series once and for all, or they can easily just go to the first one they bought. They will see the next book in that series and buy. That's what series is talking about. You get? For now, that's what series is talking about. Having your book in a straight line chain that people will be able to see. So next is we are not concerned with edition number for now. Like I said, it's optional, it's not compulsory. Next is author or contributor, a name. Who is writing this book? You can decide to use your name, but there's a secret behind this author, which I'll be pretty much talking about later in this video. Do you get? Or later in this presentation. An author name. Your book should have a name, either an author name or a pen name. I will explain, like I said, pretty much later in this video. This contributor is optional, it's not compulsory. You add, as you can see here. For me, I've never added a contributor to my book, but there are some cases you need it. Let's say you outsource or you and someone write a book together, collaborate to write a book. Maybe the person is the one that do the graphic designing, or you guys paid money to, the authors understand this part very well. People that are full-time author that writes books. Someone, maybe this one has the idea of chapter 1 to chapter 3. This one has the idea of chapter 3 to chapter 10. So these two people that wrote the book together. So here, if you want to mention that second person name, you need to put it here in the book to acknowledge the person's efforts too. So description is very important. You have to describe what your book is all about. This description propel or give your book chances of people seeing what the book is. So you give them that gbasgbos. I don't know how the right English to use now. That curiosity that if you read this book, this is what you see inside. That kind of thing. Do you get? What it will give them that tip of the iceberg, all those trailer. If you want to watch some movie, you see the advert. I need to watch this one. So that description give you that part to give them that curiosity of what the book is all about, why they need to buy this book, what they will see in this book, how they can get the book. You see that kind of, I don't know if you get my point. Give it that feelings that once they read, they should have that curiosity to want to read the book. That's what description is all about. Your book should have a better description. The next is sure I own the copyright. Let me fill this thing so that we'll be able to move to the next page. Let me go. So like I said, let's say Nelcon is my name. As a title, as a subtitle, let me just type something. You get, we need to fit so that we're able to go to the next page. Let's say pen name is Nelcon KDP, right? Or my name. Let's just put it there. So description, type something. So here is I own the copyright. I own the copyright and I own the necessary publishing right for sure. You are writing your book, so you should own the copyright of the book. Next is they want to ask if the book has sexual stuff you can take your time. Does your book cover or interior contain sexual explicit image or something? Do you get? You just want to be sure. There are some books that talk about erotic. If your books are like erotic, that talk about romance, this and that talk about all those private parts, this and that, you have to say yes. But if your book doesn't talk about that, you need to put no. It's as simple as that. Next is age range. There are some books which is optional. Reading age is optional, but there are some books that are basically for kids. If you are writing a kid's book, let's say kid coloring book, kid recipe book, you need to put the age range. Or you're talking about puberty for children, ADHD for people that knows what ADHD is, something relating to children, put the age there. And if it's something that related to adults, you can as well put the age there. But if doesn't care, or you don't mean that. What I mean by you don't care is it can be adults can read it. What's it called? Children can. Let's talk about AI, for instance, talking about artificial intelligence, talking about, let's say, Bible, for instance. You are writing a Bible. Yeah, it's possible you can write a Bible. No matter any age can read the Bible. You can leave it plain like that. It should still work. So this marketplace, Amazon.com, is the largest and biggest marketplace so far. I love putting, no matter the book I'm writing, no matter the language, if it's I wrote the book in French, in German, in Chinese. I always make sure my book is is on Amazon.com. Yeah, if you click on it, you see different marketplace. Amazon.in, I don't know the country IN mean. I guess Italy, Amazon.co.uk, that's the UK market. .de is the German market. .fr is French market. .es is Spanish market. .it is Italy market. Do you get? But I love leaving it at Amazon.com. So category. What do you mean by category? Category is a let's take for instance, you go to a supermarket. I would love to use that for people that so that we will understand what a supermarket is. Supermarket is when you get to a supermarket, you know if you want to buy, let's say pasta for instance, there's only a chef for pasta. You go to that where pasta are arranged, you buy your spaghetti, you buy your indomie, you buy your penny, you buy everything on that shelf. For instance, if you want to buy seasoning, you go to where seasoning chef is. That's what they mean by category. Everything has been categorized. All what you are buying in that store is categorized. If you are buying toys, there are places for toys. So same is applicable to books. If you are writing books on recipe book, cooking book, you should be on the category should be under cooking. If you are writing about artificial intelligence, the category should be under computer science, then artificial intelligence. So your book will not lost among billions of books on the website. Do you get? They are doing it as if you are attending or going to a physical store to get a book. So you need to know the right category where your books belong. If you are writing a book on for children, it should be under mother or children book. Just know the right category, you will get your book will be seen easily. You get? So keywords, as you can see there, like I said, there are something they wrote optional, but they are not optional. Keywords propel your book or let your book to be seen. So what are keywords? Keywords are what the book is talking about. Let's say, for instance, you are writing about puberty guide for girls. So there are some keywords that you need to put seven. Here we have seven backend keywords. So that keywords are what are the things that someone that wants to buy a puberty guide for girls age of 8 to 12. What are the things the people can the person that just come and type on Google. Let me use Google because that's what we use in Nigeria. But in America, they use more of Amazon website. So what can they type there that make my book to be seen? So that's what keyword is talking about. So once anybody comes to their platform, I want to go and get a puberty guide for my girl. So they can just write puberty puberty books for right? Age 10, age 10. They can write uh, menstruation, because it's all about puberty, menstruation books. So you just there's a way around it though, but I'm just trying to explain what backend keywords. So what are those stuff parents or whoever is buying book can want to type when they are on the platform. So you need to think as a not as a writer now, but as a buyer, someone that wants to buy a book for a particular purpose. Do you get? You need to think and input all those backend keywords so that your book will be seen. Once anybody comes to the platform, even though they're not typing the title of your book, they're not typing the subtitle of your book. But if you type the related keyword, the person can easily type, your book will be seen. And if they like what they see, they will buy your book. That's what backend keyword is talking about. So here I'm ready to release my book, which is here. Then you click on save and continue. So once you click on save and continue, I doubt it will not go because I didn't add a category. As you can see, you need to add a category. So for puberty guide, for puberty books, let's say for instance, I'm just doing this as a sketch. For puberty book can easily be let's see, it's been a while I did all this, but for puberty can be under, let's say, teens and young age. I'm just saying, let's say personal health. or puberty can be none. Puberty will be under parenting because parenting and relationship, yes. Parenting and relationship, then under parenting, yeah, because puberty, you're trying to take care of your child. Let's say under parenting, let me see what we have here. It can be under health and nutrition. Let's see. It can be under health. We never can tell. But I won't pick that. Let's go to baby and toddler. Let's see what I have there. It can be child development. Yes, it can be child development. Let me just pick that for instance. This is a rough sketch, not that I've written a book per se. So let's go click on save and continue. Let me be sure if this thing is still recording. Yes, it's recording. So clicking on save and continue. So once you click on save and continue, this is the next page you see. This next page is you add your manuscript. So because the interior of the book you have written is called a manuscript. So you click here to upload. Let me just upload a rough sketch manuscript that I have here. Um let's see. Let's see. I have some manuscripts here. Let me just it's a rough sketch which I'm not publishing though. I'm not publishing it yet. So once you click on that, then come to the cover. Hopefully, you must have a cover for the book, which we'll be talking about pretty much. Click here, upload your cover. Let's say this is the cover I want to upload. Let me just click some random something. So once you click on the cover, upload, and the next thing is what it will be uploading. So once it is uploaded as you can see. The next thing here is the AI generated content. AI, do you use AI to generate the content? Either yes or no. If you didn't use AI, you click no. If you use AI, you click yes. But I won't lie to you, these days AI has come to stay. Most of our books, me personally, I use AI in writing my books. So once I use AI, I say yes, I answer the question that is there. And if you are the real-time author that doesn't use AI, you need your information you're addition in your book is not AI supported. You click no. You understand? So next is your book will be preview. It will have the preview stage. Then you click on save and continue. So that's what you have uploaded. Save and continue. What it saves, okay, specify if you use AI. I didn't pick it, so I need to go back and pick no. Then continue. Save and continue. So once you click on save and continue, the next page is the pricing page. You put a price to your book. You put a price to your book. Enroll your book. Enroll my book in Kindle Select. What is Kindle Select? Kindle Select is a let me use the word Netflix to explain. Some people, not some people, Netflix, you have to subscribe on Netflix so that you're able to watch multiple movies. That's what Kindle Select is all about. Some people in America or all over the world, they subscribe instead of buying books every minute they want to read a book. They have a particular amount, less than $12 per month. They subscribe in reading books on Amazon KDP. Basically for free, but it's not free because they subscribe to you're not watching movie on Netflix for free. You subscribe to it. So once they do that, like less than $12 per month, they have access to books that is enabled on Kindle Select. They can read any book, no matter how many billions of books, they can read it. That's the book. People that love reading, they can read those books all for free, but not free per se because one page of your book you have 1 cent. Do you get? But me for now, I stopped using Kindle Select. I stopped using Kindle Select for books like this for reason best known to me. I stopped using Kindle Select. So it's either you want it or not. You get. So the next is you pick that you want 70%. Amazon will take 35% of the price and they pay you 70%. You get. So now for Kindle version, you can have a price of 9.99. Once you click on your price here, you see what will be paid to you. So out of that 9.99 as the price of your book, the amount you get after the book have been sold is 3.47. So the remaining 1 point something is their own fee for you publishing on their website for free. Automatically, they are making money from you one way or the other, but they are giving you more money. They take the 35% while you take the 70%. It's as simple as that. Do you get? So this is the Amazon KDP dashboard we are talking about. Amazon KDP dashboard. So we have successfully understand from the metadata page to the pricing page. So once you get to the pricing page, once you put your price, you are sure with the price you want to put, then you click on publish your Kindle ebook. I'm not publishing it yet because those the information I have there are not correct. So I'm not going to publish that. So that's the dashboard of Amazon KDP that you need to know. Next is must do. A must do before you start publishing. Please and please and please, I and many Amazon KDP course creator, when we started Amazon KDP, we did this mistake. We did this mistake. We are just curious about making money online. We never bothered to read the Amazon KDP content guideline. You need to go and read the content guideline. And what are the content guideline? Let me go back. Let's come back to Amazon KDP. Continue without saving. Let me come back to Amazon KDP. And what is the content guideline we are talking about? Once you get here, click on, you have successfully created your Amazon KDP account. Just click on this help. Before you even start writing your book, please come to this help. Then scroll down, take your time to read through this place. The content guideline should be somewhere here. Amazon Publishing Guideline, Kindle Publishing Guideline. Click on it and read all this content guideline. Read and understand this content guideline, because the mistake I myself and other authors did when we started Amazon KDP, I don't want anybody to do it, because at the end of the day, your account can be at risk. So take your time, go and check for the Amazon KDP content guideline and read. The information are there for us to read. The help center, just play around this help. Play around this help very well. You'll be able to see different stuff you need to understand when it comes to their content guideline. Read it, take your time. You can see how I'm emphasizing on it. Take your time to read their do's and don'ts. I can't explain. Maybe I'll make a video that talk about Amazon KDP content guideline details. Maybe I'll do that in my next video. If you want such video, please feel free to comment in the comment section. If you want it, type I want the content guideline video. I will take my time to do the content, go to the content guideline page and do the content guideline video explaining it is our own layman understanding on what they mean, because this is very, very important. If you don't want to start seeing money in your dashboard, at the end of the day, your account got suspended, terminated because of one silly mistake. So take your time to read the content guideline. It's very, very important. So all you need to consider before writing, number one thing, quality over quantity. No matter how curious you are, no matter how can I use the word anxiety to make money in dollars or in foreign currency, please choose quality over quantity. Make sure if it takes you 3 days to write one particular book, and make sure the information there is quality, you are good to go. Don't be I want to have plenty book. Yes, it's good to have plenty book, but if you are to have plenty book, pick quality over quantity. Don't just write book anyhow, not well formatted. The cover design is not that catchy. The information there is not that encouraging. The font you use there is not that it's too big or it's too small. So those are the quality I'm talking about. The description, the pen name. Pick quality over quantity. If you want more information about this quality, my WhatsApp link is at the description below, description box. Feel free to send me a DM. I'll help you with more information. If you have questions, feel free, even though you're my student or not, feel free to send me a DM. Once I'm awake, I'll respond to your DM. Next, type of books or niche to write. There are different type of books, guys. There are different type of books. Number one book I would love to mention is the no content. What are the no content? This means this means there aren't any voice in the book. What do I mean by no content rather not low content? No content is exercise book. That's the typical example I can mention as we in Nigeria. Remember where we are in school now, that books we use in school, the inside of the book is nothing. What we have is just we taking our book, open it and write what the teacher or lecturer is teaching inside our book. Example is a jotter and no content book. Example is a jotter. Example is I have one here, blank journal. Jotter, I have jotter here. So those are no content book, which is acceptable on Amazon KDP platform. All you just need to do, you can start to do you can just be creative around it. What's it called? What will just make your no content book to stand out is the cover design. You can start to do a no content book for children, no content book. Just be creative around the cover design. And funny thing about no content book is you can use same interior. You know, it's no content, there's nothing inside. You can use same interior in 10, 20, 50 different publish. All you just need to be changing is the cover. Is the cover. You can decide to write, okay, this no content book is specifically for dad, or gift for dad, gift for children. Just be creative with the cover design. That's what no content book is all about. And that is the low content book. What are low content book? Coloring book, planner, activity book, log book, pixel books, recipe journal, sketchbook, and guest book. I believe if you copy this one after the other, let me just pick the coloring book. You know, children have some. You can try to do an animal book, animal coloring book. In short, without talking too much, let me just go. So for all those plugins we have installed or extensions we have installed, you can just easily click on new incognito tab. Once you click on new incognito tab, click on go to amazon.com. I guess what I type is not correct. Amazon.com. I want you to see what a no or low content book is all about. So let's do HJTU. Is all about another thing. This one is saying these are just security measures and this. So you change these to books. Same like I guess as I told you guys, same thing is applicable to that change it to Kindle or books. Kindle store means book. Change your address. Why we change your address is change your address in UK. Or sorry, in US. Any zip code. Go to Google, copy any zip code and apply. And why are we doing that is so that we'll be able to see more option of books we want. You get, because the primary marketplace is America, not Nigeria. If we should do what we are doing to Nigeria, the option of books we are looking for will not be much as you get. So it is picking American address automatically. So let's say coloring books. Coloring books. You see different coloring books for kids. You see abstract coloring books. So you see all those plugins we install. This part of this work of this review, you'll be able to see the BSR. You'll be able to see the search results, which I guess I'll make. Excuse me. I guess I'll make another video entirely explaining what those extensions is all about. But with time, you can easily take the names of those plugins or extension. I don't know why I love calling it plugins myself, one after the other to see what all is talking about. Do you get? These are example of coloring books. You can decide to do let's say a gorilla coloring book, for instance. If there are children books, gorilla coloring books. You can see the search result system. This is a nice topic to write on, but I'll be explaining that in details because it's a gorilla. So they are basically sketchbook for children whereby they can just color. It's just like activity books for children. It can be for adults. It can be for the older people. They call it senior. It can be for just activity books for children. So those are what we call uh coloring coloring books per se, coloring books. So friction and non-friction, let me quickly explain. Friction are critically, all this writer knows this very well. You are the one that can imagine things. Like some movies are not real life activities, while some are real life. There are some that are someone can just sleep, imagine something in their head and put it as a movie. Same is applicable to books. There are fiction books, and most especially fiction books are in let's say, like as you can see, literature created from imagination. There are some that just create something out of imagination. It can be mystery, it can be science fiction, it can be romance, it can be fantasy. No matter, it can be crime, it can no matter it's something that's not that you know it happened to someone for real. Something you just imagine and you can put it down as a rest. So people are gifted in that way. That you can just imagine a story and write it, and the story will make sense. Those are fiction. Which me, I don't do fiction. I don't have that gift. Some people have the gift. What I do in non-fiction. Non-fiction are any document or media content that attempt in a good faith to convey information only about the real world. So what I do are non-fiction. The books personally that I wrote are non-fiction. It can be fiction. It can be a book on trend. It can be a biography book. It can be a recipe book. It can be any book. So those are books that are non-fiction. Information that you can easily see online, or that you can easily hear. For what is trending now in Nigeria as the time I'm recording this video, if it was America, it can sell. But Nigeria, what is trending few days ago is about Bobrisky being arrested for money abuse or something. But if it's to be America, Bobrisky is a celebrity, is a well-known person. I can try to write a story about Bobrisky, who he is, his biography, his age, this and that. I do that. I put it together as a book, and people, because the celebrity is someone that is trending, let's say it's an American person trending in America, people want to know who he is, what is his offense, how his old life was, how he is, this and that. People want to read. Just put the book together. Basically, what you are doing is, instead of giving American the stress of opening a different tab to see who he is, this and that, you get the information for them, put it as a book together, then publish on the platform. So far, your information are genuine and plagiarism free, plagiarism check. You paraphrase it well, you are good to go and you sell. That's what we call trend, because it's trending. That's another niche entirely when it comes to Amazon KDP. I'm just giving you expo. Do you get? So next is book and niche research. What are book slash niche research? They are, like I said, let's go back to the incognito tab we opened to the other time. So for this, let me close this and do it again. What do I mean by incognito tab? On the same browser you are working, for us to make research on Amazon KDP, we like using incognito tab. And what we mean by incognito tab is like hiding your privacy so that you are not using your real name or your real account to open. And something about browser tend to save the history of what you have done. But for incognito tab, the history won't be saved. Open a new incognito tab, the history won't be saved. You'll be able to navigate the website, because Amazon tend to save your data on what you have searched for on their website, so that they will be able to suggest such kind of books that you click on. You know, I click on gorilla coloring book, so they will be suggesting more of gorilla coloring book to me to be seen. I don't want that to happen. I want to be able to search stuff on my own without saving the data of my laptop or mobile phone I'm using. So to do that, on your browser, come on that same three dots we click on when we are doing the extension. Look for the third option for people using laptop. If you are using phone, I guess it should be second or first option. Then click on new incognito window. Once you click on new incognito window, come to Amazon.com. So once you get to Amazon.com, like I said, you need to, this for security check. They say we should write FAR. It's a one time FRA. Click on it, continue shopping. So once you get to Amazon.com, it will be in Nigeria. For us to be able to see what they want to sell to foreigner. For, let's say we are in US, we want to see the book suggestion you want to search for. Click on just change address. Then just go to Google, type any zip code. But this is the zip code me I've been using over time. So my system has saved it. Put the zip code of the state you want to use in the United States, apply it, then click on continue. So once you click on, automatically it will change to that state you have picked, then come to either books or Kindle. For us, we are making research of book. So what we are treating here is a book niche research. So if you are new to, you don't know the book to write on, you don't know where to start from. So you just easily come to this Amazon.com, then come to, let's say you're under books, just click bestseller. Let's start with bestseller. So bestseller under it has changed to all. Come back to this all and change it to books. Change it to books and click on bestseller. So once you click on bestseller, come down back to this left hand side. We are talking about books. So it will automatically change to all what Amazon is selling. All what Amazon is selling in different parts of their website, as you can see. But we are not concerned about all these ones. We are concerned about books. Come to books, click on books, so you'll be able to see different category. So by the left hand side here, these are different niches or category you can write. So you can write about art and photography, you can write a biography, you can write books on CD. I don't know what that is. You can write business and money, you can do a calendar, you can do a children book, you can do a Christian book, you can do a comic book, you can do a computer and technology, you can do a cookbook, You can do a craft and hobby. You can do deals in book. I don't know what that is. You can do education and teaching, engineering. You can do health. You can do history. You can do humor. You can do law book. So here you just give you idea of book to write on. Let's say for instance you want to do a children book. Click on children books. You give you idea. You see list of children book that are selling because they are say it says top. You click on bestseller, right? Here under children book, there are sub niches on what kind of children books. Children books is a broad niche. It can be a cooking book, can be a any kind of book for children. You get it. You have all the information here. So you just niche down. You can do a history book under children. Click on history. Yeah, you know, remember you click on children book. Under children book, I'm clicking on history. Under history, I can decide to click on Africa. Under Africa, I don't know what I will see under Africa again because we are still on children book. Yeah, we are still on children book. Other Africa, we can decide to click on. Let's see. These are states or country under Africa. So let's say under Africa, let's click what is Canada. I don't know what Canada is under Africa. Okay, it's under history. Sorry. So under history, we can decide to do Africa. You can decide to okay, you want to start writing about history on children history books about Africa. You see idea of what you need to write on. These are so with this you have idea of books you want to start writing on for you that are starting for the first time. All you just need to do is come to book, see your left hand side. These are niches or category, no matter how you want to call it, books ideas you want to write on. So they are there for you to have inspiration. Guys, it's not I'm not telling you to copy anybody's book. It's just for you to have inspiration on how to write or books to write on or books you want to model. There's difference between modeling and copying. You are not copying someone's work. Copying someone's work is copying, like let's take for instance, this book is talking about the woman in novel. I don't know. I guess this is a fiction book. You go and copy the title and subtitle, same thing. You go and copy the interior, same thing, and write and give it the same title. No, you are if you are to work on this kind of book, you need to model it. You get the from you get idea of what the book is talking about. Once you get idea of what the book is talking about, you now think on how you can make your own book much more better than this kind of book. More information, much more analysis than this kind of book. That's what we call modeling. So you just use this to have ideas of what you need to write on. Do you get? So it's as simple as that, guys. Don't be stranded to information. Information are there for you to work on. Next is what make a good book or slash niche more profitable. Number one, I'll keep on saying it. There's this story that say we don't judge books by its cover. That's a total lie. We don't judge book by the covers. On Amazon KDP, they judge book by their cover. Oh. They judge books by their cover. So what will attract people to buy your book is the way you work on the cover of your book. Number one thing. Someone just type the keywords and your book pop up. Your cover should be able to attract them. You know, they are not seeing the interior. They are just working on based on what they can see on their screen. So your book cover should be attractive, no matter how. I'll emphasize on that. Your book cover should be as attractive as possible. Next is your title and subtitle. Your title should be catchy enough to tell what the book is all about. Next is subtitle as well. Your subtitle will have more in-depth details of what the book is talking about. Next is your author and pen name. What is author name? Why I would like to emphasize on this. You know we are selling to foreigners or it depends on the kind of book you are writing. Let's take for instance, you claim you are writing an history book. You want to be writing history books starting from Nigeria. You that you're writing history book and you are saying your name is George Washington. Your name is let's say Kelvin Smith. You are right. How I don't understand. You're writing history of Africa and your name is Kelvin Smith. Some people goes to that as far to that extent of checking. Let me see the author name. Say, waiting did here. No. You that you feel you're an African, writing history of Africa. What's wrong with your native African name? What is wrong with that? Don't copy what people are doing. You need to think outside the box. Let's take, for instance, you are writing a biography book about celebrity in the US. You are now saying your name is Adedayo Tosin. It doesn't speak well. So on Amazon KD, why I have the difference between author and pen name? Amazon provide or give a chance for you to use a pen name. It's not compulsory, it should be your real name. Let's take, for instance, you are writing about space, you are writing about technology, you're writing about AI. Feel free you are writing about, let's say for instance, you are writing about puberty for girls, right? You can decide to use a sweet name like female sweet name because you're writing for girls. You can go to Google, check for female sweet name. That let's say Cassandra Gates, for instance, something that just comes to my head, Cassandra Gates, right? Okay, this person is a female, is a foreigner, because they will believe for someone that will be writing such kind of book should be a female. Puberty is something for girls, and if it should be someone knowledgeable enough, a wise name, they will believe in it. Unlike you say you're writing a puberty guide, you are now saying your name is Shakiru Tajuddin. They won't want to. Do you get? You just to be this thing is I don't know how to put the English now. This thing is mathematics calculation. Do you get, guys? There's no magic around this thing. The next thing you need to is your seven backend keywords. I mentioned this thing initially. Yeah, now this is where the seven backend keywords come in. So for Amazon, let's take for instance, I want to write about. Let me come to Kindle now. I want to buy, not write now. I want to buy a book about puberty. Let's type it. Puberty guide. As you can see, puberty guide. One immediately I type, don't know what's wrong with my I guess as you can see, these are option of keywords. You see puberty book for girls, you see puberty for boys, puberty for girls, puberty free, puberty book for boys, puberty is gross. You see ideas. These are keywords that people can easily search. Or let's say menstrua- menstruation. Menstruation. Before you finish typing, those are the work of extension that we install initially on this browser. You see, those are the you just think about someone that wants to buy, not someone that wants to write. Those are the keywords that people can easily search. That's why I mentioned these seven backend keywords. You need to think outside the box. What are the stuff that people I want to buy a book about Bill Gates. What can I type about Bill Gates? The richest man in the world. His book should come out. Uh, Founder of Microsoft. His book should come out. Uh, Top 10. Bill Gates should be around the second or third. No, I guess Elon Musk is number one. What's it called? Who is number two? I guess Bill Gates. I can't remember. No, Jeff Bros. I've forgotten. So it should name should be in the top 10 richest people in the world. Those are the keywords you need to type. Billionaires in the world. Those are the keywords because you're writing about Bill Gates. You're writing a book about Bill Gates. So you need to think outside the box. Category, I mentioned category already. Category is letting your book to be in the right shelf. I'll use the word like a physical store. Your book should be in the right place to be picked. Know the right category where your book should belong. Don't just pick wrong category because when you get to the category section, you are overwhelmed. You don't know the one to pick. But take your time to understand how it works and put your book in the right category. That's why we have in this part that I showed you initially when you are making your research of book to write on or where to get ideas of book. This particular place is meant for for your books to be in the right category because they themselves they have it. I'm clicking on it now. They have it at the left hand side. Books. It can be a children book. It can be a law book. Make sure if you're writing a book on law, it should be in the right category under law. Because once you click under law, you see different subcategory or sub niches, no matter how you want to call it. Is it you are writing about a business book under law? Are you writing criminal book under law? Just to make sure your book is in the right category. Because if your book is the wrong category, Bruce, what's the law? Next is your description. I guess I've explained much about book description. Your book description should be top notch, explaining what your book is all about. Let them have that idea and create that curiosity of them getting is a place for you to sell your book for them even without buying. Just sell, make sure you sell whatever you have as the interior or the manuscript of your book and the pricing. You don't overprice, you don't underprice. If your book should be in 9.99, don't go and put 19.99. The value of the book determines. And you check people that are working on that same niche, books that you want to model or a category, what are the prices they are putting. Let's say the best-selling book in that niche that have more buyer is selling his book for 12.99, and you as a newcomer, you are because you are in need of dollars. for the first time. You now go and put your book at 15 or 19.99. Come on, they won't buy because book that they already know that has best review is already 12.99. So if you are pricing your book should be within the range of 10 to 11.99. I don't know if you are getting my point. So that's what that is all about. Tools you need to start writing your book is as simple as ABC. Access to internet, you should have data on your phone. You should use Google Doc and Canva. Your smartphone with good speed. Yes, I'll emphasize this very well. Smartphone, because if you are using a phone of let's say 4 gig, no, 4 gig RAM is still okay. 1 gig RAM, and let's say 1 gig RAM, and let's say the space there is I can't even remember because my phone that I'm using now is around 8 gig RAM, 120 gig, 128 gig space, gigabyte space. So if you are using a lesser, let's say 1 gig RAM for instance, let me put it once you start writing, you see L in Earth because it will reduce the speed. If you want to copy and paste or more, you go see shege promas. So get a smartphone. If you are buying a smartphone, buy a higher gig, let's say 4 gig RAM of smartphone, let's say 64 gig or 128 gig space. You don't need that space that much though, but the RAM should be top notch. But for the phone to have a 4 gig RAM, the space should be higher as well. That's the bitter truth about that. I'll tell you what Canva is, I'll tell you what Google Doc is. And the last thing is laptop. If you have a laptop, it's optional though. I'm not saying you can't use your phone to start making money online. But if you have a laptop make your, how will I put it? It makes your work faster, easier to design, easier to write, easier to do your book cover very well. But if you are starting with in short, it's advisable to start with smartphone. So that because if you start with smartphone and jump to laptop, there are some cases you might see a book you want to write as fast as possible and your laptop is not with you. You just easily switch to smart. But if you are used to laptop from the beginning, for you to use smartphone to write, maybe you are not around where your laptop is, it's be kind of difficult. I know what I'm saying. I'm talking from experience. Do you get? So if you have a laptop, is a good. So for Canva, what is Canva? Canva is a platform whereby where I'm doing this presentation for is Canva. It's a platform where they provide some information from test or template for you where you can do your graphics designing, simple graphics designing for you. And what is Google Doc? Google Doc is owned by Google. Is similarly as Microsoft. All you just need to have a Gmail account. This is what a Google Doc is all about, and start writing your books. And why do I prefer Google Doc? Is I can easily sign in my Google Gmail account in any device, anywhere I find. I don't need to have, we Nigerian, the Microsoft Word we use is not the authorized one. So it's basically for our laptop. We can use it. Yes, we can use it all over the way, places, all over devices. But we are used to all this, the one we get in Computer Village, we don't have the access key. So we can use it on all different browsers, all different gadgets we have. So for Google Doc, you can sign in your Gmail in anywhere you find yourself and you'll find your documents you have written. As you can see, these are all the documents, all the books I've written. Over 200 books I've written when I started Amazon KDP. Yeah. So anywhere I find myself, just need to sign in my email, go to doc.google.com. All the information, all the books I've written so far is there. That's why personally I love using Google Doc. So you can do that. Just have a Gmail account and use Google Doc. And Canva is a platform where you can start for free and design your cover, your manuscripts. There are some books that you don't need Google Doc for. You can just use only Canva for. Let's say, for instance, coloring book. All you just need to bring the sketch, arrange it in Canva, know the right sizing. Your book size is 6 by 9. That's what I use. I use 6 by 9 inches for all my books. All my books. It depends on the books you are writing. If you want to write all those wide coloring book for children, get the size of the book. Once you get the size of the book, come to create a design. Type in the size of the book, like customize size, the size of the book you're writing. Me, I use inches. I don't know how to calculate in pieces. Put the length, put the breadth of the book, and but the format, the template to show, and you start designing your book cover or designing the manuscript depending on. But for me, if the book that entails me to write, I'll use Google Doc to write. If it's not those coloring book, you get is as simple as that. So next is how to get started, guys. With the information I've provided, with some, I know you that you are watching this video, you have watched multiple videos on YouTube. You start with the information here. But I can tell you for free, I won't lie to you. Amazon KDP is much more than what I just explained, especially for the categories and the backend keywords. How to get content, how to design fast. There are more information. So how to get started is number one thing to do is, I won't lie to you, get a course or join a reliable mentorship. There are some people that I know, they are top notch. You can get check them out on uh on Twitter to read their review. Number one, I have my Twitter page here. Let me just come to another week. I want to show something on Twitter. People that I know that are doing well, that can teach you Amazon KDP well, depending on the niches you are doing. Number one is Abraham Ejina. I don't know, because that's the guy course I got. That's his course. Number two is Dayo, Lega Naira. Check them out on Twitter. You can get their courses. I would like I see. I'm not like someone that, yes, me, I do a mentorship, but I'll tell you the facts. For me, I don't have a course per se, because my own course or my own mentorship is not all those long video. Because for me, I do a mentorship. That's why I use the word reliable mentorship. Don't just join any group or pay for anybody whereby you will need questions. You want to ask questions, nobody is there to attend to you. And when I want to start writing or creating a course, because the Abraham Agena group that I am, I found out that over then I found out that over 11,000 people are there. But people that are killing it, making good money, are not up to 1,000 people. I can say that for free. Though there are some people that they don't shout their sales, but people that I know that are dropping reviews back to back, they are not up to 1,000. So some people, after getting the course, out of curiosity that they want to make money in dollars, this and that, they didn't take their time they didn't take their time to they didn't take their time to study the course well, to digest the information well. And mind you, anything about courses online is not about just watching a video one. You need to watch over and over to understand the information, to understand, extract the information out well. In short, let me use the movie to explain. If you watch a movie, let's take for instance, you watch The Blacklist 5 years ago, then that you are watching it, you are watching action. You are not getting the information. If you now rewatch that movie again this year, you see that there's some information you missed 5 years ago that you are seeing now after the fact that you have watched the movie some years back. Same is applicable to courses. So why I have mentorship instead of a course is to direct or navigate or be a partner to someone to help you understand what you have bought from someone, to make you understand this better, and to have somebody that you can be accountable for. I don't know if you get my point. So I hold you hand in hand. And something about my mentorship is I make sure you kill it. That's the word. I make sure you kill it, because I'm always available to answer questions, help you with information, help you with topics that I know you can make money from immediately when you are starting Amazon KDP. Or like as we are now, they are blocking books for new accounts on Amazon KDP. So we are still making research on what to do. So once I get the information on how to or what to do when it comes to blocking of books, especially for new accounts, I'll be able to share it with my mentee. This is what you can do. If I should see a book or a niche that I know is making killing it now, I'll tell people that sign up for my mentorship. Let's try this these new trending niches that you can make money from. That's what me I do basically. I don't focus on the course part. I focus on the mentorship part. And I understand that there's some certain set of people whereby they can't study on their own. They want somebody to be accountable for. They want a partner. That's where my mentorship comes. Of my mentorship, I have two category of mentorship. I have the one of 20K, which I call the general mentorship, and I have the one of 50K, which I call the one-on-one mentorship. As the name implies, let me start with one-on-one mentorship. One-on-one mentorship, you have access to me directly. We come live as you are watching my video live now. We book a meeting. I'll teach you what Amazon KDP is all about from beginning to the end. If you are the one that you have not been into Amazon KDP at all, you just want to start. If you want to invest a 50K to start, I'll share information with you live. I'll be doing it with you live, writing books with you live so that you know how it's being done. And these are the offer. You can take your time to send me a DM to read, because I don't want this video to be up to like 1 hour, 20 minutes. Send a DM or take your time to read the offer that comes with this one. Everything is to be done for you. Information you need to be done will be done live. Why the one of 50K is there are pre-recorded videos, that I'll give to you, how to create your account, how to get the US number, everything is there for you to be done, to be watched, pre-recorded. They are not something I'll be doing live. It's pre-recorded. But no matter how pre-recorded it is, it cannot be never be as too long, because I understand that when a video is too long, when information is too much, people tend to get tired easily. That short stuff, action point videos for you to just click and make uh, and click and do the action immediately. That's what those videos are for. And it's going for 20K. I call it general mentorship and 1 hour mentorship. Anyone you feel like, sign up. But for the sake of this video, for the next 24 hours, no matter the time you are watching, I believe if you are watching this video by now, you must have sent me a DM before you have access to this link. Or if by chance you come across this on YouTube, because I'll be publishing or uploading this video on YouTube for people to see. No matter the time you watch it, I will know the time you watch it. In the next 24 hours, the time you are watching it, for this offer, for the one of general mentorship going for 10K, and the one of 1 hour mentorship will be going for 35K. So guys, without further ado, let me show you some of my students that I have trained when it comes to Amazon KDP that signed up for my mentorship. This is me. I struggled from January 1st, 2023 to October 15th to have my first $1,000. You get? But this is when I was learning. I was learning. But when I started my mentorship, one of my student crushed it. That's something that took me like almost 10 months to do. She crushed it in less than 30 days. This is, let me click on it. One of my mentorship, one of my mentee rather. This is December 1st to December 31st. She make £1,000, 1,100 something pounds. This is my little win so far. I thank God for His grace and my boss too. Neocon KDP. Thanks for the support. I don't relent like this. Why you no go relent? You don't make money now. Do you get? So you can take your time to come to my Twitter page. You see some of my what my mentee are saying. These are my mentee, what they are saying about my mentorship. Do you get? You can take your time. Like I said, I don't want this video to be up to 1 hour 20 minutes. So my Twitter page is Nelcon. As you can see, Nelcon KDP together, one word. You see that's my username. See what I do. I don't post that much. I don't have much followers on my Twitter. You can be one of my followers if you are watching this video now. But information you need to see about my mentorship are there for you. So guys, without wasting much of your time, don't forget my YouTube channel remain Nelcon KDP Guy. Nelcon KDP Guy, which I have some videos for you. You can even use to start Amazon KDP without, but I can say you still need a mentorship. So feel free to share my link, my YouTube link, to someone that you know that will need this video. And don't forget to subscribe, because I need to be in 1,000 subscriber any moment from now so that my channel can be monetized. What again? And don't forget to give this video the thumbs up that you need, the like that you need, because your thumbs up, your like goes a long way. And if you have questions, feel free to send me a DM using the WhatsApp link in the description box, or click in the comment section, comment whatever you want to ask. I will take my time to respond to comment, because I don't look down on anybody comment. And like I always say, there's no stupid question in my circle. There's no stupid any question that you feel is stupid you want to ask. Feel free to ask. There's always an answer to it. So see you in the next video. See you in my mentorship class, and bye for now.